The West is where it's at. Everybody's concerned about the West right now. From the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th seed. All exciting. We're talking about some teams are trying to get out the play-in tournament, and some teams are trying to get into the play-in tournament. The Houston Rockets are playing spoilers, and these guys are definitely playing spoilers. We're talking about 9 games in a row. This is the NBA record for this season. I know previously it was the Boston Celtics, and then the Warriors. They did 8. Both of them did 8. Now the Houston Rockets did 9 in a row to try to make it into the play-in tournament. This is crazy. This is the hottest team right now, I would say. Jalen Green is playing out of his mind. This team was not supposed to happen. Right after the All-Star break, a lot of losses. I think they lost like 4 games in a row or something like that, or 1-4. I can't quite call it. But they lost a couple of games. And then all of a sudden, they just switched, started taking a lot more threes. I mean, they're playing like teams, well, the modern basketball, let's just put it that way. They were playing 90s basketball prior to that. And right now, they're just kicking ass. They're kicking ass left and right. It doesn't matter. Whoever's in the way, they just coming at you. And right now, they're gunning for the Warriors. And what does this mean for my prediction? I'm not worried, though. Like I said, it's 3 teams that I was talking about. I was saying one of them is going to make it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. And I'm very, very, very confident that this is still going to happen. Very confident. Because right now I'm looking at the Phoenix Suns. They kind of rolling. You could say they're kind of rolling, right? And then we have the Lakers. The Lakers right now, they just beat the Bucks. No LeBron, they beat the Bucks. I mean, they playing, I want to say, inspired basketball. Well, maybe because LeBron wasn't playing. But still, my prediction is with those 3 guys. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Stephen Curry. So they can do all this, but at the end of the day, they're going to need LeBron James. The Lakers, they're doing pretty good, but I don't know how far they will go. I'm still thinking they'll probably be the 9th seed. And they'll be playing against the Warriors or the Houston Rockets. There's a very good chance the Warriors might not make it. What, they got like 12 games? If they win all the remainder of the games, maybe definitely they could slide. They could even slide all the way up to number 6. That's how ridiculous it is. But from the way things are right now, every team is playing with a sense of urgency. So I don't see the other teams also losing. Or they might. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. That's why I'm saying all eyes on the West. My prediction still stands. I'm very confident that one of those teams is going to make it. Yes, I know we're looking at Minnesota. We're looking at OKC, the Denver Nuggets and all that. They're playing really well right now. I would say the Denver Nuggets, the other likely team to be out there. First, I was saying it might be even 2 of those teams that I'm talking about. Two of those 3 teams that I've been calling throughout the whole season. But right now, I am thinking the Denver Nuggets have a really good chance of making it to the Western Conference Finals and even the finals. But nothing is guaranteed. The Denver Nuggets are great, and they're one of my favorite teams. You'll know me. I've been screaming for the Denver Nuggets for the longest, and I love the Denver Nuggets. But unfortunately, the Denver Nuggets do not have one of those guys. And yes, you're looking at me like I'm crazy, like this is a hot take. This is not a hot take. You know it, I know it. Now, one of those guys, or all those guys, tend to do the impossible. We think that, oh my God, this cannot be done, and they do it. And that is the reason why everybody's watching the West right now, because those guys are not up there. So everybody's watching to see if they will switch it on, meaning they will turn it on and then start winning games and just will their team all the way to the Western Conference Finals. You're doing it, I'm doing it, everybody's doing it. It's not a hot take. This is not a hot take. It's just, that's the way those guys ball. I mean, that's just the way they play. That's how good they are. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm not just coming up with some hot take. This is not a place for hot takes. I just say what I see, what you see, actually. And some of y'all don't want to admit it. And that is why when the Lakers play the Warriors, a lot of people tune in to watch those guys, because we are compelled to watching them play because they're such great players. Now, we saw the Warriors beat the Heat. They got Orlando Magic coming up, and Orlando is no walk in the park. They're playing really well right now. I mean, and then they got like 2 more games with the Dallas Mavericks, who are also trying to fight and probably get out the play-in and probably hold the number 6 spot. So the Warriors, it's not easy. It's not easy for Phoenix Suns. It's not easy for the Lakers. But the Lakers are showing good sign right now. They're playing really well. So I don't know. I don't know about the Warriors. I don't know about the Warriors. I mean, Stephen Curry hasn't been playing all that great. I don't know if he. Steph says he's okay, but Kerr says, it's a shoulder. It's a shoulder. It's carrying the franchise on his shoulder. It's a lot for him, and he's trying to limit his minutes and everything. So I don't know, but Steph is not playing like Steph. Steph is not playing like the Steph we saw at the beginning of the season. Steph was but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I will not be surprised seeing the Golden State Warriors at the Western Conference Finals. I will not be surprised because that is Stephen Curry. And he does have Minga. Yep, Minga, the ultimate African warrior. Kaminga. That boy is good. That boy is good. That boy is really good. So he does have that dude by his side. And right now I'm seeing Clay. He's starting to play a whole lot better. And Wiggs. And oh my God, Draymond Green is playing incredible basketball. Oh, I want to add, Houdini, AD is also playing great basketball right now. I am talking about these teams are just balling out of control, man. Balling out of control. Yes. Let's see what happens in the West. The West is where it's all at. Aha.